We got the GA terminal building behind us. It's a new $7.7 million investment, and I will be thanking a host of you for helping with that. On September 2nd, the main runway closes. We're doing a complete rehabilitation of the main runway at a cost of $20 million. This building behind me was constructed as an aircraft hangar in 1956. So that building, believe it or not, is 69 years of age. Does not look like it. So it was originally an example of mid-20th century aviation architecture. Its most distinctive feature, obviously, is its barrel roof. And so this hangar qualified for criteria for listing under the National Register of Historic Places. And so we did a historic renovation.
It's one of the first places I stopped on my tour when I was interviewing for the job here. Ron Russ had taken me around and showing me the sights and sounds and smells of the airport. And we stopped and looked at this, and it had all three. And so we've got to do something about that building, and that was 13 years ago. So as a former executive director used to say for the Port of Chelan, another overnight success. So 13 years, and when we first saw it, and Ron and I had talked, we need to do something. We had thought, well, let's get rid of the popcorn ceiling, let's fix the uneven floor, let's maybe get rid of some mold. We did not envision this. We need to think bigger, I think is what I learned. That was the lesson there.
General aviation is something that a lot of people in the community don't understand. It is much more than the folks that just want to go for a joyride in a small light airplane, or people that fall into a specific financial category. It's a really broad group of all aviation that is not scheduled airport airline service or military operations. Pretty much if it flies and it's out of those two categories, that's general aviation. And a little less than 2 years ago, we held a benefit dinner dance with the big band here in this building. I think it was the last event in the building. And it was pretty rough. It was really rough. The siding was missing on part of the side of it. Insulation was falling out. We had a couple of different groups that had come into the area, and frankly, it was a little embarrassing to bring them into here. And now we have this beautiful gym to share with not just this community, but with all of the community that comes in to the Chelan-Douglas area through the Pangborn Airport. So you can think of the sky as the freeway. The airports are the on-ramp and off-ramp. If you don't have an on-ramp or an off-ramp for the air freeway, nobody stops here. And we used to hear all the time people would stop somewhere else because it was a little nicer, or they had better facilities, or fuel, or staff, or whatever the issue is. And this is a huge step forward for the Wenatchee Valley.